Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Barbara. It's wonderful to see your comments there. Only because, my goodness, Facebook have been rolling out new features. We knew that was starting to happen, but when it pops up on your screen as this is the new layout for Facebook this morning, when I was late getting up, I have slept in, so apologies for a little untidiness, but it's completely a different look. It took me a bit to find some things. Hi, Holly, and hi, Diane. So, looking a little confused? Yes, it's a very interesting white or dark screen, and yeah, the layout just it's looking a lot cleaner, but my goodness, it's going to actually be a bit interesting trying to navigate it, getting used to it, I think. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that. And good morning to you too, Kathy. How are you? It is a beautiful sunshine morning here as I look out the window. I've only had the enjoyment of it for the last 10 minutes at the most. It was a very quick get dressed and get up to the computer. Oh, my goodness. So what we've got with the cards, interesting. So I'm going to do them pretty much straight away, but just the reminder that I do have this cross-posted. So there are the two others to the mytimetv.live and the Hypnosis Plus with Roz. So on those pages, I won't be able to see your comments while I'm doing the live stream. So do click the link above in the description if you're on a PC or a laptop, PC or desktop type. I can never remember where it shows up in the mobile devices, but I assume it's above in the description somewhere. It's the link that's got the numbers behind it. Click that and you'll be back on my page where I can see your comments and bring them up like I do like this. Okay? So, and it's also the generalized reading only of the card spread, not individual card reading pools and stuff. So for that, and for other readings that you might want big detailed readings, I do have that on the hypnosisplus.com.au. That's my booking site for those types of services. Okay, so I'll drop that and we'll switch around to the cards. And for some reason, here's another thing that in the hurry, I don't know why, but I did break the little catch on my camera. So it's at a slightly odd angle and the focus has gone out again. So unfortunately, that's what we've got to work with at this late stage. And at the moment, I don't know what's happening with it. You can see them clearly enough that we know that what we've got in these spaces are the cards that they are, of course. They're not that bad. This is the work energy, the home energies. Up the top, we've got the unexpected. Here at the fourth position, we've got your role, and in the center, we've got the mice, which is the outcome. Okay, obviously the mice. So we've got Stork here in the business, in the workspace, business place, all those things that you do to keep yourself in work. It's to do with the more financial self-security, that sort of stuff, to create your living and all that. So if you're working for a job for someone else, expect a little bit of change because the Stork card is more about the change. Changes, resettling, reorganizing, having things shift around a little bit, because what these storks are doing are actually creating the bit of the nest and having, you can see here that he's got the stick in his beak ready to replace it. He's working out where it's going to go, or he's just brought it in and landed, and she's expecting and waiting for that to happen. So it's a bit of the teamwork here as well of what they do, because it's one of those things, we've got this beautiful bright light right in the center as being that part of what is their focus, the center of the nest, and getting it ready for the eggs to be laid on. And it's the preparation. So there's more of that happening in your workspace for the day-to-day. What we've got here in the home energy is the card for choices. It is what this card's called. It's choice, the choice card. And I'm trying to, without looking down at my table all the time, I'm trying to feel where this pointer is, my Apple Pencil is pointing to, without looking. The day or the night, you know, it's as simple as that as far as this card goes. You could almost put a wall in between those, and you know that there's the difference. It's as different as day and night. That's what I'm getting for it today. The beautiful pathway to actually why, how, where, you know, as far as your choices are, you know, that one decision that you're making for your home space. Because it is more about the definite decisions you're making. You have got a choice that you're making today. You've decided to do something, and it can only be the one or the other. So you've got that. You've formed what your decision is. You know, you might be deciding to go out on this beautiful day for a picnic, or you might be going for a party somewhere else now that our restrictions have started to open a little more. And you know, the lovely anticipation of it. And then you think, well, I'm going to go to this one, or I'm going to go to that one, going to do that one. That's as easy as that is. And hopefully my camera's not going to fall off. It's very, very dicey. I can feel it's the little catch at the top that I've broken. Pushing it too hard the one way, I heard it crack. Thinking, uh-oh. Oh dear. So, and I'm hoping it's not a wire into it that I've broken as well. Fox, that's what we've got as far as our unexpected card. So if you can see it, there's the rooster there, right on the top of the fence, on the post, and he's keeping an eye out for his territory. So I'm feeling that what it's indicating to me is, see, the fox is looking back but leaving. So knowing that it can't broach that solid security that the rooster has around his coop, around his chickens, you know, his family, the fox is giving in and moving away to work out something else, some other way. So I'm just sort of thinking there's possibly the feeling for me in this is don't give up. There are other ways of achieving things, because all creatures and everything that we do in our life has its purpose, whether we perceive it as negative or not. This is where I might get a bit of a I'm just going to have to try and move this back. I can't. Uh-oh. Did that work? Because I've gone to the reach of the camera. Oh, there. Oops. And what we've got here is the lilies, that beautiful card. It feels so peaceful. So your role, I think, is probably a little bit of peacekeeping today. Remember where the fox was? It's going to stir up some trouble as well, you know, because that's what a fox will do in a chicken coop, go back crazy trying to grab a chicken to take off and, well, kill at least. But do they eat them all? No, they. Yep. So we know the advantages the fox might take at the time, you know, and that sort of thing. So in its cleverness, it might succeed, which is good, but it needs to have that balance of, you know, the role of someone in that peace position to keep an eye on things and know that there is that possibility of control that's going to allow that balance of the peace and the slyness, you know, and being able to have that, you know, because the cleverness is okay in its right place. Okay. So, and I think that's probably where this, you know, you bring in some of what you've already learned in your past as that knowing and the knowledge, and putting it towards that more peaceful way of being in any situation, I think is what we're getting there. And, oh, the mouse. I'm not even sure. Yeah, the camera itself, the focus is working. So I'm not sure why it's not focusing this deep, this far away. Anyway, we've got the mice as the outcome. And I know we've had this in this same position recently within the last week, I'm pretty sure. And for me, I like the resourcefulness of the mice. I know it might seem that they're sneaking in and flogging stuff or pinching stuff all the time that's not theirs, because they're just taking advantage of what is around and about. there are times we ourselves are careless and we leave things lying around with foodstuffs and that. This is the season. Oh, you can see the cards then. You can see the cards. Are they clear? Because what I'm seeing in my camera here is the fuzzy. Hopefully they are clear there then. Thank you for that, Holly. So with the mice being the outcome card, it really is take advantage of what you're going to be able to take advantage of what is around and about you today. Sometimes it's just that snap. This moment's it. Oh, look at that! Grab it and then run off again. And this mouse, as it's eating through this little bit of cloth type of thing, not realizing, or does it realize it's actually going to be swinging off and down into the ground and falling flat? It's all sorts of, are we always aware of what we're doing? We can make those decisions in that snap of time, and probably later, sometimes realize that, oops, we made a mistake. But even then, making mistakes are only those opportunities to learn. So as far as an outcome goes, it's all positive. There's so much there. Not too very good. There's so much there that you can actually use and have in your day, that utilising it to what you want to actually achieve in the day. And that will be, I feel, a really good full day for the day-to-day. And I think I'm about due now. It feels from my throat. I haven't had my first morning coffee yet even. It's about to go. I need my first coffee, I think, and really get into my day as well. So thank you very much for being here and watching. Do the explanation of the spread. I can feel it going. So have a wonderful day. Be the best person that you can be. And we've got the biggest day tomorrow. I'm hosting it on this side of the computer. I'll be hosting the Lifestyle, Psychic and Wellness Expo that's online for 6 hours. It's going to run from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And that's, well, I just said it starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow, doesn't it? So that'll be on the mytimetv.live page. So keep an eye out for that anytime through the day. We've got some great guests. It's a good lineup, and we'll be continuing that through the day until the 4 o'clock. I'd love to see you there for that as well. So I am still expecting to do my 8 o'clock live stream like this, and it will be a short one like this. It'll be under the 15 minutes. Nice cold water. Yeah, it'll be the water first. Thank you. So thank you, Holly. So I'll see you tomorrow then, and namaste till then.